Viewers and subscribers, welcome to my channel Technical News Service. Here what we have for you in today's news headlines. Jamaica declares dengue outbreak. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has declared a dengue fever outbreak in Jamaica. In a release Saturday, the ministry said its National Surveillance Unit advised that the island has surpassed the dengue epidemic threshold for July and August and is on a trajectory to do the same for September. This means, the country has seen an increase in the number of cases compared to what is normally seen during these months of the year, the ministry stated. As of Friday, September 23, the country had recorded 565 suspected, presumed and confirmed cases of dengue, the ministry said. Of that number, 78 cases had been confirmed, with the majority of the cases in Kingston and St. Andrew, St. Catherine and St. Thomas, according to the release. The ministry said the dominant strain has been dengue type 2, which is one of the deadliest and has not been predominant in Jamaica since 2010. The strain, in addition to fever, can cause 2 or more other symptoms of typical dengue infection and can be fatal. However, there are no dengue-related deaths classified at this time, but 6 deaths are being investigated, the ministry said. Dengue is a mosquito-borne disease. The Aedes aegypti mosquito, which transmits the disease, is endemic to Jamaica. Dengue symptoms include fever, headache, muscle and joint pain, fatigue, nausea, and rash. In a small number of cases, the potentially deadly dengue hemorrhagic fever (DHF) may develop, resulting in internal bleeding, enlargement of the liver, and high fever. Jamaica last had a dengue outbreak in 2019. Jashi's brother shot and killed in Grants Pen. The police have confirmed that David Clark, who is said to be the brother of dancehall entertainer Mulaki Clark, popularly known as Jashi, was shot and killed by gunmen in Grants Pen, St. Andrew on Saturday morning. Another man was shot and injured in the incident. The police confirmed that the attack happened about 2:05 on Saturday morning. Police report that the 29-year-old laborer David Clark and another man were at a yard in Grants Pen when armed men approached and opened fire. Clark was shot and killed, while the other man was injured. Everyone called him Mosiah. He is the one who ran his father's shop. He is a humble youth, nice youth, everybody love him, one Grants Pen resident told Observer Online. Nutsi, Jashi's father, owned a shop, and Mosiah run it for him more time. He is the one who is always there, even at 2 in the morning, you can go there and it is open. The youth no involved into anything, he is a good youth. Jashi's family has been under a dark cloud since June of this year when the DJ's name surfaced in an investigation regarding the death of businessman Omar Romy Wright. The born fighter DJ later surrendered himself to the police in the company of his attorneys, King's Counsel Peter Champagny and Richard Lynch. He was questioned and released by the cops about the June 7 murder. In July of this year, a motor vehicle which Jashi owned was attacked by armed men on Constant Spring Road after an event held to mark the artist's birthday. 6 men, all members of the entertainer's entourage, were shot and injured. The entertainer reportedly left the event in another car and escaped injury. 2 brothers and their cousin killed in Chisholm Avenue triple murder. Gunmen posing as cops murdered 3 men on Chisholm Avenue in St. Andrew on Saturday morning. The dead men have been identified as 28-year-old Mason, Alex Orlando Ricketts, 31-year-old Nava, Fata, Ricketts, also a Mason, and Ricardo Dwight Henry, otherwise called Rasta, a 48-year-old delivery man. The deceased are all from the same address on Chisholm Avenue in Kingston 13. The Ricketts are brothers, and Henry is their cousin, the police said. It was reported that around 1:15 a.m., 3 men armed with rifles and posing as police officers entered the premises and took the 3 men from their dwelling house. It was further reported that the gunmen led them at gunpoint to another dwelling house on the premises, where they opened gunfire, hitting all 3 men in the upper body and killing them on the spot. The gunmen then made their escape on foot in the area. Teacher killed in 2-vehicle crash in St. Elizabeth. The Savannah Lamar Primary School in Westmoreland has been plunged into mourning following news that a newly hired teacher died as a result of injuries she sustained in a 2-vehicle crash on the Fonthill Main Road in St. Elizabeth on Friday morning. The deceased has been identified as 31-year-old Danielle Blake from Sandy Ground in St. Elizabeth. Blake was a Spanish teacher at the institution. Reports are that about 11:30 a.m., a Mitsubishi L200, heading towards Black River, swerved to avoid a pothole and collided with the taxi in which Blake was a passenger. Blake and the driver of the taxi were seriously hurt. 6 other people were also injured in the incident. Blake was pronounced dead at hospital while the others were admitted for treatment. Shab Don, murder trial set for November 20. Popular music producer Linville, Shab Don Thompson Jr. and his co-accused Tajay Clark are to return to the St. James Circuit Court on November 20 for the start of a triple murder trial they are implicated in. The accused men are charged for the shooting deaths of 27-year-old Chadwell Fraser, otherwise called Bom Bryan, 24-year-old Chamario, Chippy, Calvin, and 26-year-old Tony-Ann, Two-Fly, Reed. The men were shot dead at a birthday party on Mile Road in Rose Heights on May 25. Thompson was arrested by police in June during a targeted operation in the St. Catharines South Police Division following preliminary investigations into several incidents. The trial date was scheduled on Thursday when the accused appeared in court for a plea and case management hearing. They were subsequently remanded. Thompson is also before the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on a bribery charge. In that case, he is accused of offering $2 million to a policeman to remove an illegal firearm from his motorcar before it was searched by the police. Thompson, who was charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition in relation to the illegal weapon, was however freed of the gun charges in April. Hotel worker gunned down by cops in St. Mary. The St. Mary Criminal Investigations Branch is investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of a hotel worker who was reportedly shot and killed by the police after allegedly pointing a firearm at them during a patrol on Friday. The deceased has been identified as 23-year-old Sheldon Anderson of Marston Town, Oracabessa in the parish. According to police sources, around midday, while cops were on patrol, a man ran upon seeing the service vehicle and then threw an object into bushes. The police gave chase and Anderson, who was on the road, reportedly picked up the object and pointed it at the police. He was subsequently shot. Anderson was taken to the Port Maria Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Curfew in Kingston Western and St. Andrew South Police Divisions extended. A 48-hour curfew that was imposed in sections of the Kingston Western Police Division and sections of the St. Andrew South Police Division has been extended for another 48 hours. The affected areas in the Kingston Western Police Division are Russo Road, Maxfield Avenue, Lincoln Crescent, West Road and Spanish Town Road. The extension of the curfew began at 6 p.m. on Friday, September 22 and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. on Sunday, September 24. The boundaries of the curfew are: north, along Russo Road from the intersection of Maxfield Avenue and Russo Road onto the intersection of Lincoln Crescent and Russo Road. East, along Lincoln Crescent from the intersection of Lincoln Crescent and Russo Road, onto West Road to the intersection of Spanish Town Road. South, along Spanish Town Road from the intersection of West Road and Spanish Town Road to the intersection of Spanish Town Road and Maxfield Avenue. West, along Maxfield Avenue from the intersection of Spanish Town Road and Maxfield Avenue to the intersection of Maxfield Avenue and Spanish Town Road. The areas affected in the St. Andrew South Division are Pretoria Road, Waltham Park Road, Maxfield Avenue and Whitfield Town. The boundaries of the curfew are: north, along Pretoria Road from Waltham Park Road to Maxfield Avenue. East, along Maxfield Avenue from Pretoria Road to Spanish Town Road. South, along Spanish Town Road from Maxfield Avenue to Waltham Park Road. West, along Waltham Park Road from Spanish Town Road to Pretoria Road. During the hours of the curfew, all individuals within its boundaries are required to remain within their premises for 48 hours, unless otherwise authorized by the ground commander. Viewers and subscribers, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we drop a new video. And remember, be safe and see you again.